Thank you for visiting my traveling YouTube channel. This was the first time me and my best friend been to Atlanta. As always, subscribe, push like, help me grow this channel, and have a blessed day. Enjoy.
Right now. Yes, we want to keep him happy. So I'm from California originally. I'm like a lot of people you'll meet here in Atlanta. They're not from here. It's very rare to meet someone born and raised here in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you meet them, they're a unicorn. Feel like you're in their presence. This is a very interactive museum. If you have a chance to check it out, I highly recommend it. And to our left was built for the 1996 Summer Olympics. This is Centennial Olympic Park. This is an entertainment complex today. That's what it was back then. And across the way from there, you can see our Ferris wheel there. That is called Skyview. It's half the size of the London Eye. We'll see toward the end of the tour. And since 2020, unfortunately, the tours have stopped here at CNN that used to exist. So you can see how a 24-hour news cycle works. But if you want to see inside, there is a food court underneath now, which we'll see again at the end of the tour. Basketball fans, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it houses 2 professional sports teams. We have the Falcons for NFL, Rise Up. And then we have Atlanta United for our soccer team. This is also a live music venue as well for the biggest artists that come through town. We have Metallica and the Eagles come through here. And if you have $1 million a night, you can live here because that's what Kanye West did last year for 2 weeks. Mercedes out front adorned with a scarf for our soccer team. That's both for the Falcons and for Atlanta United. Now we're passing by 4,000 solar panels that help power the whole thing up as part of its sustainability. And to our right is the tracks. Cue the train. Perfect. These trains are a big part of our history here. We're a transportation town. That's how we got our start, are these train tracks here. For my Walking Dead fan, you'll recognize Angela in the Skyview Ferris wheel. It's covered in Ferrari leather, my friends. So you can ensconce yourself in Italian leather. They'll give you a champagne toast, maybe a little VIP booth, and $15 a person for the regular gondola. But oh, there it comes, right around 9 o'clock, rising up on the Ferris wheel. Yeah. Ferrari leather on the inside, friends. Check out Groupon if you want to find a deal. There's usually a good deal for Skyview, our Ferris wheel. Here in 2021. So when we get past the light, about half a block up the way, there's a really fuzzy tree. You're going to see his tomb just past it on the left. It's going to be a black, round marble tomb. I'll point out when we get closer, but it's going to be on the left. It's coming up. Now, I mentioned we like hanging out here. We actually definitely have a lot of fun with the cemetery. We have a 5K called Run Like Hell. And we have a concert series called Tunes from the Tombs. And then you can actually meet the people who are dead here. A lot of our locals will get to know our dead. They'll portray them. When cemeteries age, it is segregated. It's named after the Oak Trees Oakland Cemetery. And again, 6 acres of untouched land during the Civil War. Now, across the view, all on the same block. Oh, there's a Caribbean festival happening this weekend, so that's what our friends over there are dressed for. Lots of fun. It's for Carnival, Oakland, California. This is where they played basketball in the film, and then they shot the spaceship to go to Wakanda out of that high-rise right there. And then as soon as we make a right, we're right into Dr. King's memorial site. So to our right is the original church where Dr. King was the pastor, his father, his grandfather. This is now a museum that unfortunately is closed while they're making some improvements, but the souvenir shop right next door should be open for you. Across the way is the functioning Ebenezer Baptist Church. This is where John Lewis had his funeral in 2020. Dr. Warnock is the pastor here, who's currently one of our congresspeople. And then right next door, the Visitor Center. This is where you're going to want to sign up to take a tour of Dr. King's house, which we'll see a little further on once we stop here. We'll stop here for 10 minutes. We'll see a gray marble tomb once you go up the stairs or the rampway and Maple.
Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott tombstone. See if I can get this other part.
Started here back in the 70s, a man named Truett Cathy, and they are all over the place, but it's called Fairley. A lot of these mansions have names. Any golfers on board?
Send that to me.
This one was done for Pride Weekend.
DMX. Ooh, this is pretty. Atlanta has a nice mirror.
That'd be a good picture.
My friend got me drunk yesterday, and I don't even drink. My vacation in Atlanta, Georgia, ATL. My friend done got me drunk last night off of one glass of wine.
Oh, look at that butterfly. Come on.
Ooh,
Look
that's
at that.
pretty.
From the upper transition.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
I love butterflies. We're taking a tour. My tour guide over there.
down in the soil.
We're at the sugar factory.
Alcoholic, you can't get it slow, you can also drink it hard.
Walk a little bit so she can get up in there.
Thank you.
We'll go to the roof and then we'll go down to your floor.
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Now we'll go back down to your floor.
Okay, ooh.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's go back.
All right.
And a point of view, going down.
Ooh, no.